Alright, back to LittleBigPlanet 3. I got the online functions working properly before starting the stream this time, so before we get into the game, I'm actually going to show off like all of the DLC I have so far. So, let's see. Might take a while, but yeah. You know, I have a lot of DLC, so that might be why it's taking so long. Here we are. I believe this is actually in order too, so we got Mass Effect Andromeda costumes, which these are actually free for some reason. I think they're like the only game costumes that are like permanently free on the PlayStation Store. Intern, generic costume that's free. Fancy Latte, another generic costume that's free. Red Cat, again, same deal. Sackboy's Prehistoric Asset Pack, which this is pretty interesting. Sackboy's Prehistoric Moves was a PS3 game. Like, for some reason, they made a standalone PS3 game for essentially as a tech demo for PlayStation Move called Sackboy's Prehistoric Moves. But you essentially could not transfer the content from it to the other LittleBigPlanet games until now. And that's essentially what the Asset Pack's for. Fix Me Hook Hat, which is like another free thing. It's a reference to a glitch, I believe. It was essentially a bug where, for some reason, they forgot to add an icon for one of the in-game items. I forgot which one it was. But like instead of it having an actual icon, it had a placeholder icon saying Fix Me Hook Hat. And they referenced it by making a costume for it. Station Master, another free thing. Tarser, which is the logo of Tarser Studios, who helped develop LittleBigPlanet 3. I believe this was also a free thing. Sumo Wrestler, referencing Sumo Digital, who is another developer for LittleBigPlanet 3. Dragon Age Inquisition costumes. I think this might have been a pre-order bonus for LittleBigPlanet 3. Not 100% sure, but I don't actually pre-order the game, so I'm not too sure how I managed to get this. And then the Helghast from Killzone. This was a very early costume, dating all the way back to the first game. Infamous Second Son, which actually the character's name's Delson Rowe. The Tearaway Mini Pack, which this was actually a pre-order bonus for Tearaway on the Vita. And that's actually how I got it back when it came out. Sackboy's Casual Friday, which generic costumes, I believe might have costed money here. Last of Us, which basically what you'd expect. It's The Last of Us. Specifically Ellie from The Last of Us. The Bioshock mini pack, which, as I said before, this was a pre-order bonus for the Vita LittleBigPlanet game, which is how I got it. Knights of Old, which you can see is actually labeled as a pre-order bonus in this case. And you essentially got that alongside the Bioshock stuff if you pre-ordered the Vita version of LittleBigPlanet, which I did. Starhawk, rest in peace. Journey, from the popular That Game Company indie game Journey. New Year Fireworks, which I believe is a limited time costume that they release every New Year's. And it's only available during that period. Rolf from the Muppets, which I think this was a pre-order bonus for LittleBigPlanet 2. but was also made available as part of a costume pack, which I don't own. Nathan Drake, obviously, specifically in his outfit from Uncharted 3. World Peace Day costume, limited time costume for World Peace Day, as you'd expect. Pierce heads, which I actually don't know. I know it's another limited thing, but I forgot what holiday it was celebrating. More Infamous costumes, specifically Cole McGrath from Infamous, in both Evil and Default outfits. The Final Fantasy VII costumes, which I explained this before, how Sephiroth was one of the first costumes announced for LittleBigPlanet, yet it was never actually released until the sequel, and is part of this costume pack. Tron Evolution mini pack, which this was definitely a pre-order bonus for LittleBigPlanet 2. Mariachi costume, which, as the title suggests, is given out once a year during Cinco de Mayo. MotorStorm Apocalypse, another game that died, unfortunately, and I streamed before it died, which I don't recognize the characters, but description says they're Big Dog and Tyler. Jack and Dexter, and Ratchet and Clank, which these were also pre-order bonuses for the second game. So I own these. Well, actually, I don't think they were pre-order bonuses, actually. They came with the collector's edition, and I actually got the collector's edition somewhere. It came with a bunch of neat stuff, like a Sackboy plush that I still have, and some, trying to think, bookends? I believe that's what they're called. Themed after the game. Even More Animal costume pack, which, again, collector's edition content. The Slurpee t-shirt, which this one's pretty interesting. It was part of a limited time promotion at 7-Eleven. They had a rewards program, which I believe it was called 7 Rewards, where if you got enough points, you could use those points to get a shirt for your Sackboy in LittleBigPlanet 2, as well as some in-game content for Killzone 3. I actually did this back in the day, and that's why I own the shirt. I didn't get the Killzone content, though, which doesn't really matter considering the servers for that game are already dead, but yeah. Clue from Tron Evolution. Again, I'm pretty sure this was a collector's edition item for LittleBigPlanet 2. The alien from Toy Story, same deal. Mod Nation Racers, specifically the default character tag, which, if you notice, the ones with actual backgrounds come with stickers. So, the More Animals costume pack, which, yeah, generic stuff. Incredibles costume pack, which, again, as I said last stream, it's no longer available for purchase because the Disney license expired. But I managed to get them before they were removed. Sonic the Hedgehog costumes, apparently themed after Sonic Unleashed, of all games. But it even has the Werehog from Sonic Unleashed. Again, comes with stickers. Pirates of the Caribbean costume pack, which, yeah, I played the map level pack earlier. And then at the bottom there, I believe this is the costume you got from the packet set, from the level kit. Assassin's Creed 2, which, yeah, Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2. The birthday cake costume, which was initially made to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of LittleBigPlanet and typically gets added once a year on the actual birthday of LittleBigPlanet. Of course, now it's the 10th anniversary of the game, so now it's particularly nice. The Statue of Liberty, which was I believe the earlier 4th of July costume. 2000 ad, which I believe is a series of comics. I have the full pack. And again, it comes with stickers. Eco and Shadow of the Colossus themed costumes, which there's actually a pretty unique case here. In that not only does it come with stickers, it actually comes with sound effects you can use in your levels. I think this is the only costume pack that comes with stickers that actually does this. And I'm not sure why. Solistus, which I believe was done to celebrate the summer. Solistus, not 100% sure. Buzz, which, yeah, generic Buzz character that I showed off before. The Norse Mythology Pack, which in this case is not God of War, of course. The Egyptian Mythology Pack, which actually one of these packs, I'm not sure if it was the Egyptian or the Norse one, was actually given out for free at some point. I forgot what the promotion was for, but I believe that's how I got one of them. The Heavenly Sword mini pack, which based off the pretty obscure nowadays PS3 exclusive. Patapon from Patapon. Again, I think pretty obscure PS3. Oh, not PS3, PSP exclusive. Though it was re-released on PS4 alongside its sequel, but not the third game for some reason. Killzone 2 mini pack, which, yeah, another Hegelsack costume, and Sev from Killzone. And once again, it has stickers. It actually kind of looks like the Starhawk dude. Wipeout mini pack, which I showed this before as well. Again, stickers and costumes. Valentine's Day mini pack, which, yeah, Valentine's Day limited time offers, which the limited time stuff's all free, in case you probably want to, as you'd expect. It also came with stickers again. Groundhog Day costume, which, yeah, Groundhog Day limited time thing. Toro Inno, which, as I said during the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale stream, is Sony's Japanese mascot, who has appeared in a couple of games. And of course, he's in LittleBigPlanet. I think he actually was a pre-order bonus for the original game, too. In Japan, at least. Or like Japan only, specifically. Ape Escape. Fairly old costume, which I showed off before. Kratos, which I believe Kratos was also a pre-order bonus, but this time in North America and Europe. God of War mini pack, which came with multiple costumes and stickers. Metal Gear Solid costumes, which, yeah, they are essentially tied into the level kit that I showed off before. Street Fighter costumes, which, yeah, Goalie, Chun-Li, Ryu. I forgot the name of the bigger guy, which I honestly can't believe. What was his name? Anyways, the Chimera from Resistance, which this one's pretty clearly a costume compared to the other ones. Motorstorm, which I believe is a generic Motorstorm biker from the franchise of the same name. The spacesuit costume, which this one's pretty interesting. It was actually a launch day bonus for LittleBigPlanet 1, but they temporarily bought it back to celebrate the, I forgot, I think it was the 1-year anniversary, which I believe was when I got it. And they also do it, bring it back occasionally for similar promotions. And they actually updated it, too. So you get spacesuit costumes for all of the characters that were in LittleBigPlanet 3. It was originally just Sackboy. The Halloween costume, which is just a jack-o'-lantern. And as you'd expect, was given out limited time, once a year during Halloween. Thanksgiving costume, which is just a turkey, and was essentially given out during Thanksgiving. Chinese New Year, given out during the Chinese New Year. And the St. Patrick's Day costume, given out during the St. Patrick's Day St. Patrick's Day. And then more stories, which, yeah, you've already seen, the listing of it. And then some extra stuff. Tearaway Competition Pack, which was a free pack for a competition, as the title suggests, that essentially tasked people for creating their own Tearaway theme levels. Veriby, which Veriby's, like, I believe a popular artist. I don't really remember much about her. And John Bergerman, who is another fairly popular artist. And these are essentially just stickers. And there's essentially a lot more stuff like this too that I don't happen to own. For example, if we go into stories, we can see that there's quite a few story packs I don't own yet. And again, like, they're not on sale, unfortunately. So I'm probably going to get them later. Anyways, let's get back to the DLC packs I do own. Starting with the Toy Story level kit. I actually haven't completed these, notably. Like, I completed basically all of the LittleBigPlanet 1 DLC, but I've never actually completed the DLC for LittleBigPlanet 2. Not even the ones I own. And also, you'll notice a pretty big jump from the first game to the second game. As you'll see in a second. Here we are. So, for one, proper cutscenes. Instead of, like, the stuff they did with the first game. Oh, I was actually expecting voice acting here. Because they actually did add voice acting to the second game. But apparently they didn't do it with the DLC. Mm-hmm. I think the Muppets... Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, come on. Okay. Well, as I was saying, I believe the Muppets pack actually has voice acting. Because I think I remember it having it. Like, as I said, I haven't completed the DLC packs from LittleBigPlanet 2 that I happen to own. But yeah, I'm pretty sure at least the Muppets pack has voice acting. But now you can essentially start seeing the major additions compared to the first game. Alright. First big addition, which I forgot the name of. But it was something that was in the base game, so it's not like, say, the Paytonator, where they added it in the sequel. I'm trying to think what it was called. Bounce pads are another new thing, which I actually know the name of, but they're these white panel things, as you can see. But you know what, I'll just explain what this is, even though I don't know the name. It's essentially headgear that you can essentially set up to fire any object you want. So essentially a specialized version of the Paintinator that you can essentially use for anything. A pretty big deal. That just sort of demonstrates how... just sort of demonstrates like how heavily they started pushing the idea of making games other than platformers in LittleBigPlanet. So for example, in this level, it's used for blocks, but there's some other examples, like say you can set it to fire out water, to put out fire. Or, I'm trying to think of some other good examples of what the game does with this power-up. The story campaign does like a similar variant of this platform firing thing, except those platforms can actually stick to walls. And of course, there's now a power-up that removes power-ups, including the Paintinator if you had it from the first game. Okay, here's another major power-up, I think, if it'll let me actually use it. Yeah, well, it does. The Controlinator. You can essentially place Sackboy in it and just completely change up the gameplay in pretty much any way you can imagine. So for here, we have like a little twin-stick shooter going on. But like you can theoretically do any game genre ever with this. But yeah, as I said, they really pushed the idea of making things other than platformers in it. Most likely thanks to the pretty big response to the non-game levels made in the first game, such as that calculator I showed last stream. Another major addition are these things. If it'll actually... Well, it's not working correctly now, but it's supposed to display text. But another major addition they added was level linking, where instead of having one big level, you can actually split it into several smaller levels that essentially let you use more space in your levels. So you're essentially not bound to the thermometer. Now if you're basically you can make really big levels by splitting them into smaller chunks. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, now you can sort of see like how versatile the head launcher thing is. Because you can actually set it to do stuff like having the objects you fire stick to specific walls. And I think I just got myself stuck. Okay. No! Okay! Wow! I barely got up here. And now you can essentially see that text boxes are not actually limited to being text boxes. You can actually use them as subtitles. Except in this case, there's no actual voice acting, so they're just like plain subtitles. Alright. Next level. And here we have like another major gameplay tweak. You can actually change the gravity mid-level. Which there's actually a ton of like gameplay tweakers like this added to LittleBigPlanet 2. Wish I could think of a few examples. Okay, I was about to get crushed. Not really sure how to get this. There we go. Okay, another situation where I barely made it. Okay. This place is another pretty good demonstration of like how much the game changed between the first and second. I think he might have like actually been able to do the spinning goal point thing in the original game, but yeah, everything else is pretty much stuff you couldn't really do in the first. And here we have another added mechanic from the first game. Well, added to the second game. The grappling hook. Which basically functions how you'd expect. believe it was actually one of the first new additions for the second game revealed. Okay. At least I can speed it up by doing that. Okay, don't do that. One other mechanic that I actually nearly forgot to mention is you'll actually notice that there's more than one Sackboy in the level, because they actually added Sackbots, which are essentially computer-controlled Sackboys. Well, not really computer-controlled, but essentially extra Sackboys that you can add to the levels. Two essentially for use for cutscenes, like and stuff like that. But you can also use them for gameplay purposes as well, though I'm not sure if they'll be demonstrated in either of these packs. You'll notice that some NPCs aren't like the Sackbots, but a pretty solid chunk of them are. And I believe it basically became the default. And I think 3? Like, I'm not even sure if 3 had any NPCs that weren't Sackbots. But anyways, yeah. We have another Controlinator segment that demonstrates the different gameplay possibilities you can do with them. This one doesn't control as particularly well as the other one did. But at least I can bark at everything. And here we have like a little puzzle that essentially pushes the controller-inator bit. I'm not really seeing what I'm supposed to do. There we go. Boosting's not particularly effective. Oh, and also the level links can actually be done automatically through cutscenes. You don't have to just place the little level link thing in. Manually access them for every level. You can actually set it to just automatically swap after a cutscene. Okay, I accidentally slid it into what I was trying to avoid doing. And now for the final level. Didn't really unlock the survival challenges like I was able to do last time. Well, the last few level packs, unfortunately. Yep, that's totally what's gonna happen. That's what happened. And we got one final controlinator demonstration. Well, that was easy. Alright, and now we're in a standard side-scrolling shoot-'em-up. There we go. And that's the Toy Story level kit. Except there's also an ending cutscene that we have to go through. But you also notice that you actually set levels to be cutscenes with their own little custom icon demonstrating that they're a cutscene, which is a neat touch. I don't think that's how jails work, considering you could just climb back up. Pig seems happy about it, at least. Well, not anymore. And then the pig was never seen again. And again, I can't do the move pack just yet because I don't have a PS4 camera. So we're just jumping to the Muppets kit. Which, actually, hold on a second. Yeah, not missing anything. Yeah, so this actually adds a new item to the game. Unlike the Toy Story pack, which didn't. So we got the Attracto Gel. Okay, no voice acting here. Yeah, it essentially is pretty much what you'd expect. Sackboy sticks to it as sort of like a semi-anti-gravity functionality. But it can actually be turned on and off. You can change its colors, the brightness, and even the glow functionality. And now the level link's properly working. So now you see like how it actually works normally. And then we have the Attracto Tweaker, which essentially gives any object the same properties of the Attracto Gel. And it can be set so you're basically stuck in place. And here's the actual level pack. Okay, so no voice acting in this pack either. Pretty sure there's at least one DLC pack that has voice acting. But apparently it wasn't these two. But the base LittleBigPlanet 2 campaign does have voice acting. And the base LittleBigPlanet 3 campaign. But presumably to save money, they didn't actually implement it into these DLC packs at least. Okay. And we pretty much already know what this does. And here's the first proper level. That's a good looking crowd. What is that pig's voice acting? It's like... Yeah, I know that how the tractor gel works. I already did the whole tutorial on it. Okay. Okay, Got the survival challenge this time around. Yeah, here you can see a neat little demonstration of how sackbots can be used in actual gameplay, where that one essentially threw down some prize bubbles for me. And now we're jumping to the next level segment, which requires a bit of a load. Completely missed that dialogue box. Okay, don't go that way. Okay, don't do that. Pretty sure I need to wait a bit. Get on now. Oh, okay, stay. Okay. Better question is, why is he not wearing a spacesuit? Everyone else has got a spacesuit, but not me. And Kermie. I'm just gonna hang out in this jail cell back here. And I can actually do the survival challenge for this. Okay. Okay! That was certainly a level. Not really. Again, we have another pretty unique demonstration of some of the additions LittleBigPlanet 2 has. The ability to actually change the materials to be bouncy is actually something that was in the base game and not added by this DLC. But it pretty much goes along with the bounce pads. Pretty much. Okay. I'm sure this'll end well. Definitely like this level a lot. Pretty solid platforming going on here. Another survival challenge grabbed. Man, 98% items. And let's see what this one survival challenge is like. Okay. Okay. Skip this. And on to the next level. Okay, another one of those head things I forgot the name of. And now I'm essentially launching sackbots around. Okay. Well, I probably could complete this puzzle with 2 players if it wasn't for that power-up remover. And I can't drag the things over either. And hey, there's another good demonstration of the controllinator in action. If I had another player, they could actually jump on these as I move them around. I can even use these sackbots to get power-ups, to get the score bubbles. Another level link. Okay. Come on. And I just destroyed the whole level. And that was the level, surprisingly. I was expecting it to actually end with the scoreboard, like usual. Well, that's certainly not going to work. Alright. Pretty good combination. Not so good when you're trying to collect everything. Okay. Well, that's one way to not win in the level. Just jump into a loading screen before you can even reach the ending part of the level. Oh, come on, I was clearly on the Tracto-Gel. Okay, now it worked. I'm stuck! I was stuck! Please, let me get the prize bubble! Okay! It's Stop! Stop spawning me in the middle of nowhere. Thank you. Okay. I think that's the end of the segment. And this is the last level. Wish I knew enough about the Muppets to understand what that character is supposed to be. Okay, that's pretty cute. I forgot my Sackboy had a little thing. And now we have another major gameplay mechanic added to LittleBigPlanet 2, the Grabinator, which essentially lets you grab objects and carry them around. Okay. Just one more. Come on. Come on! There we go. I have to do that again. which is going to be pretty painful. Well, at least I got 2 in a row that time. Or rather, 2 simultaneously. One, 2. Come on! I hit it, but I didn't bounce off, and I'm also on my last life. Please, 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 yes! There's probably gonna be a 3rd phase, though. Okay. Maybe this shouldn't be too bad. Give me the bomb. 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 Is this it? Please don't. Okay, stop. Stop throwing debris. Stop. Stop. Stop! Come on, I have to do that again. Fine. Part where you have to bounce on the teeth is pretty painful. Skip all this. Let me skip all this, please. Yeah, I know what the final boss is. Hurry up. Little thing. At least I know what I'm supposed to do this time. Okay, get the bombs again. Be nice if I could skip these cutscenes. And we're back to the teeth part. Which I actually managed to ace that time. So that's a pretty good start. Go through this again. Second teeth part. One, 2, 3. Can I get the 4th? Yes! 5, 6! Actually aced it the second time too. Wow. I might actually complete this on my second try with no deaths. Kind of screwing up the bomb part this time. It's fine. There we go. Debris segments, which killed me the last time. Okay, anything else to this fight? Alright, that's it. Okay. I think I actually did ace it. Except... what happened? Did it stop working? I got crushed by the endpoint. Keep beating the level, but it won't give me the last level cutscene. Okay. Apparently you can't complete this. At all. That's not good. And I don't think I can... well, actually, I think I might be able to view the ending cutscene. Just, do this again. Internet browser. I don't want to do the URL. YouTube.com. /TV. Oh, come on. I could have swore that was the correct way to do this. Muppets. Well, BP. Go. Probably not the correct way to do this. Well, will this work? Go fast forward. Okay, I think this is it. But I have to wait for it to load. Okay. This is probably what's actually meant to happen. So the scoreboard goes down and I respawn on it. For some reason it wouldn't spawn me in. And that's... and now I need to find the ending. No, none of this. Guess I have to actually look up the ending. Okay. Here it is. And this is the ending cutscene that I didn't get to see. What? Why does the frog have a screaming voice over? And also, I don't even think we'll find out who that masked person was. And that's what I missed. Okay. Now I can get back into LittleBigPlanet 3. That's not it. Okay, there we go. I don't know what it was doing a few seconds ago, but okay. So that's the Muppets pack. And pretty much all of the DLC I currently own for the game. I'll try to buy the rest at some point so I can stream those as well. But before we quit, I'm gonna check out a few more of these anniversary levels. Go over to it. Right. Pixelation 1.0. Well, this is a pretty interesting concept. And it was apparently made in the first game. Grab. Run, 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 jump. Danger. Danger, jump, jump, jump. Run, run, run. Run, run. Danger, danger, danger. Grab. Jump, jump, jump. Danger, danger. Jump. 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 Run, run, run. Run, jump. Danger, danger. Jump. 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 Come on. Let me finish this. Jump. 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 Run, 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 run. Jump. Massive jump. Locked, locked, locked. No marking here. I don't think this is what the level wanted me to do. But now I have to do this stuff again. Danger, danger, danger. Grab. Come on. Get me up there. There we go. Jump, jump, jump. Danger, danger. Jump, jump, jump. Run, run, run. Run, jump, danger, danger. This part again. Don't know if this is a physics problem or if the platforming is just really hard on this part in particular. Not even sure what I'm supposed to do right now. Okay. Next key is the square, which I'm having trouble getting to. There we go. Alright. And then finally the plus, which may be a bit difficult to get. Okay, plus has been grabbed. 1, 2, 3. Run, run. Run, run. Grab. Danger, danger, danger. Danger. Danger, but it's electrified. Jump, jump. Come on. Really? Grab. Danger. Run, 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 run. Danger. Run, run. Danger, run. Danger, run. Okay. Please don't make me go through that again. Just do this very carefully. Okay. Run, run, danger. Run, run, danger. Run, run, run. Grab, danger. 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 R, run, run, R, line, another line, ion, dot, double dot, 7, P, jump, jump. I don't think this level transferred over to the third game particularly well. Okay. Not sure why it started me on ramp again, but okay. And then we have Sack and the Snow Queen, which appears to be developed by a Japanese user, which is interesting considering I think the online servers for the Japanese versions of the games were actually taken down for some reason. I forgot when this was. Like, I think it was 2016. But for some reason, they took down all of the online servers for the Japanese versions. Sack, please save Gilda. She is confined in the castle of the Snow Queen. And, of course, this is another LittleBigPlanet 1 era level. It's like a sticker puzzle here. But obviously, I don't have the sticker for it. Okay, I'm not sure what killed me there. This better not be a licensed track. Oh. This is a puzzle. A particularly clunky one, considering how hard it is to move the snowflake. The Snow Queen is guarded by White Wolf. I couldn't defeat him. Well, I certainly can. Oh, no. Physics! 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 There we go. Got some electrified snowballs. Another puzzle. Which, okay, that's actually a pretty neat effect. Guess I'm supposed to climb on the snowflake to get up there. Okay! That's pretty... gonna be a pretty big problem. Stay. Okay. Well, the level was made when double life checkpoints were introduced, at least. So this shouldn't be too bad. It's actually a really impressive looking boss. Like, wow. This was made in the first game. Look at that. It's really detailed. And it's slowing the game down. I'm assuming I'm supposed to get up on top of it. Which is a pretty big challenge. Okay, can I go under it, actually? Might be what it wants me to do. Just gotta wait for it to jump. Okay. I'm stuck inside it. I'm stuck inside it. Okay. This really isn't going too well. Run, run, please. Do not get in. Okay. And that's not what I was supposed to do. Okay, well, at least that's a weak point. 2 weak points, actually. Now what? Okay. They didn't make the level impossible to complete, did they? Well, accidentally impossible to complete. So I obviously took it out. It's just... But I can still hear it. Okay. What? Did it break? I think I can check the comments while in here. About this level. It's tagged glitch. That's not a good sign. I can't go back. Retrying probably won't do anything. I can still hear it. Am I really stuck here? Okay. So one of the levels doesn't work. Maybe. What does the description say? Visit planet. More info. I mean, it's tagged glitch, so... Top review. Open Sesame. Yeah. That's really unfortunate. It doesn't actually work outside of the first game. Look at all those sad sack boys. Doesn't work in the second game either. I'd actually have to go back to the original game to play this level. That's unfortunate. Hopefully the next set of levels that don't suffer from the same issue. But we'll continue tomorrow. Well, maybe not tomorrow, but at some point. So, goodbye.